Hey everybody, welcome back to my Dark Avengers comic book review, 50th episode extravaganza, part 3. We left off with Amber talking about her mangas. I'm holding the first one, the one she reviewed in the last part, because I'm interested in it, because it's anime X-Men. So Amber, you can continue now while I'm reading your other book.
This is Runaways. It's another Marvel title, but this one is not a manga. It is a comic book.
Hey Amber, I thought you said you didn't mention Angel was in this one.
Oh shoot. I'm sorry guys, he was wicked in this and I completely forgot him. That sucks.
And I did see the word Havoc, so they did
Yes.
call Alex Havoc after all.
Title says a lot. These kids are runaways. This is Alex, Carolina, Molly, Chase, Nico, and Gertrude. Okay? They run away because they find out that their parents are super villains. And their parents, when you go through this, okay, they murder somebody. They run away to try and prove to the police that their parents killed somebody. In the process, well, let's just say there's a huge battle between the kids and the parents, and the kids, well, the parents try to kill the kids. One thing that I think was really funny in this is that, okay, Gertrude, her parents traveled forward into time and came back, leaving this for her to protect her. Now, it's given to her through a hologram. She figures out the passcode, types in Pride, which is the name of their guild type thing, and this is what comes out. She finds out that her parents are in this holograph form saying, well, if you're seeing this, then we are dead. So they go to the other kid's house, whose name is Carolina. Her parents, in their will, leave a piece of paper showing this, which is a hospital sign underneath, like a Ghostbuster X or cross thing, you know? And she breaks her bracelet, because that's what the symbol is. Turns out she's not from Earth. She's from another planet. She can fly.
She looks all rainbowy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Rainbow powers activated.
Storyline. I like the storyline a lot. Gripping.
Now,
You know, I saw that title way back when it first came out, and I opted to actually pass up the Runaways. How would you say the Runaways title is?
there's a lot of talking and not a lot of action, but there is some action in it, but I think that the talking kind of overshadows the fact that there's not a lot of action. Makes up for it.
Oh, makes up.
It may not look that big, but it's half the price of a normal, like,
Trade paperback?
trade paperback.
How much is it?
$7.99.
Yeah, that is. Usually they charge about $14-15. No wonder I was saying it looks like a manga size.
One thing that I thought was so funny in here was Chase. He went into his father's workshop, right, and he finds these glasses. Turns out
it is half the size.
Turns out these glasses are X-ray. And so he sees the women in their bra and underwear. Any guy's dream, huh?
No, not really. You see one, you've seen them all.
Anyway, there's a huge fight, okay, between the parents and the kids. One of the mothers, Nico's mother, stabs her with a staff.
Hey, when you're doing a review with your wife,
right? You think she's gonna die, right? No.
Nope.
The staff goes into her body. Okay? If it hadn't been for Gertrude's raptor, they would all be dead.
Yay for Raptor Boy.
Then, Rainbow Girl
Rainbow Girl
shoots power through her finger into one of the parents. Then you come through, and the next thing happens, and, well, Alex and Nico kiss before they go into a house where they don't think they're going to come out. Okay? Of course, the boy tries to talk to the girl about what just happened, and she said, if you talk about it, you're just going to ruin it. One of the other parents hits Nico with an axe. She gets cut. And she yells, when blood is shed, let the staff of one emerge. It comes out of her body, hits the guy in the face, and he goes flying. Okay? So the staff that was in her body is now out of her body. She makes the other parent freeze with the staff, and she goes upstairs, where you then find out about the youngest person, Molly, who is 11 going on 12.
A lot goes on in this story,
Yes.
honestly.
Her body
Intricate.
is going through a lot of changes, she says, as it goes through. My mind's saying, oh, wow, she must be going to have her time of the month.
Period.
Yeah, her period. The funniest scene here, I think, is when the mother... Oh, hold on, where is it? The daughter is waking up, okay? And the mother stays. She's like, Mom, Mommy, she's slipping out of the trance. Everyone get out, I'll handle this. I'm right here, Molly. You were talking in your sleep. Bad dream? My stomach is all hurty. Do you want me to get you some 7-Up? Nuh-uh. I've been feeling gross all day, and everyone is acting weird when I tried to talk about it. Gertrude took me to the bathroom at Alex's house, and she said that it sounded like I got a curse or something. I didn't really believe her, but then a little blood came out of my... And it, like, goes into dashes.
Yeah.
And the mom's like, why don't you try to go back to sleep, Precious? I know this can be a scary time in a young woman's life, but right now, Mommy has other things to worry about, and that's before the big battle with the other kids happens. The girl wakes up with a bloody nose. She was going to say she's getting blood out of her nose. Turns out the daughter is a mutant. The mother did not know this. She said, she can't be a mutant. We had her scanned for the X gene at birth. I thought she was negative. And that's when Nico hits her. The girl goes crazy. Don't hit my mom! Okay? So anyway.
Messed up family there.
Oh,
yeah.
Following
Kinda
along
messed
the
up.
story, there's a big battle. They find out that their entire town is completely controlled by their parents' guild, the Pride. And, yeah. It ends like this. For crying out loud, why did it have to end like that? I want the next friggin' book.
That's why I was
She's
79.
craving it, I can see.
There are so many other books. I want them.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, guys, I'm sorry I kind of rambled there.
Yeah, you went through the entire book in how many minutes?
7 minutes and 28 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Even
these
I
That
don't
was an
stick on
in-depth
one
review.
comic.
These four are mangas. I'm not going in depth.
Thank you.
I'll just kind of show you the covers and then explain in short form what they're about. Okay? Okay. All in all, it's about a big battle between a girl who takes her brother's name. She's in love with a guy who turns out to be the Red King. There's lots of different colored kings. And it comes down to all of them relinquish their rights to this kingdom to her. The last book that I read, this one. There's many more. I haven't even read from the beginning. I started on book, which one? 16?
I love the back. Show the picture in the back.
I will. Just give me a second. I loved these books. I read them very quickly, and I can't wait to read every single one of them. I would recommend that you read them to understand what I'm saying. But there's big battles in every single one of these. They lead into one another. And if you really don't read the first one, you kind of get lost, which is kind of where I'm at right now. So until I really read the others, I'm not going to know the exact story. But from what I've read so far, I really like it. There is a cover on, actually, you consider it the front, how we read, but the back of a manga has a different picture on them. There are so many main characters in these, but the main one is Sasara, I think that's how it's pronounced, who takes her brother's name. Okay. So all in all, it's really about big battles and all of the conflicts that this lady is going through. I'm going to show one picture, I believe it's in this one, that she finds her mother, whom she hasn't seen in years. And that was what was holding her back. She thought that her mother was going to hate her because she was in love with the Red King, and the Red King is who killed her brother. She met him before she knew he was the Red King. and everyone's like, we will never forgive you if you go out with him, so on and so forth. And so her mother says, you know, your heart goes where it wants. And so that's really how it ends in this story. With that, Mike's giving me the finger again.
So Amber's done.
Yes, I'm trying to be done.
Okay, so this whole part with you.
But I do recommend that you guys read these.
Hopefully if Amber gets Runaways Volume 2, it will be a little bit of a shrink here.
I won't tell you the whole story in the second one. I do the first
8 minutes, my God. She explained the whole thing to me too, believe me. It wasn't 7 minutes though.
I went page by page.
Yeah, she did. And I didn't read Runaways, and there was a reason why I didn't read Runaways.
You kind of read it from her.
Anyway, come back. We're going to be concluding this week's 50th comic book review with DC Comics. Lots of good comics, a little bit of a critique coming, and I will see you guys in the next part where I will be concluding this week's comic book review. See you there.